evening, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to Freehold Borough Council Chambers. Look at all these smiling faces in the front row here. The time is 6:30 p.m. The regular meeting of the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Freehold for May 5th, 2025 is now called to order. Adequate notice this meeting was provided at least 48 hours prior to commencement of this meeting, pursuant to the provisions of Chapter 231 of the laws of 1975, the Open Public Meetings Act. Notice of the time, date, and location of this meeting has been provided by posting a copy of the public meeting dates on the municipal bulletin board, by sending a copy to the Asbury Park Press, and by filing a copy with the municipal clerk. I'd like to ask everyone to please stand for a salute to the flag, followed by a moment of silence. Chief Collin here, could you please lead us?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Mayor Kane.
Here.
Councilman DiBenedetto.
Here.
Councilman Friedman.
Here.
Councilwoman Jordan. Here. Councilman Reich.
Here.
Councilwoman Rogers. Here. Councilwoman Shutzer. Here.
Okay, again, welcome to our council meeting this evening. How many, just a quick show of hands, how many, this is your first time coming to a council meeting? Okay. How many of you youngsters are going to have to report tomorrow to your teachers and tell them what you did? Okay, we've already called your teachers, and we're going to have them ask you guys tomorrow. So you better be ready. Better take good notes. Okay. This is an exciting night. We're swearing in a new police officer. Our police department is reaccredited for, I think, Chief, the third time accreditation. Yes, sir. And we're going to start off tonight. We have some championship hoopers in the crowd, right? The Freehold Borough Basketball League, we have the 2025 championship teams. I'm going to ask our council president, Adam Reich. He'll just talk a little bit about the teams and everything, and then I'd like you to bring up the league. I see Slick in the back. I see Chris, and but anyway, I'll turn it over to Council President Rice. Yeah, let's do it from down here.
Sorry, we had to take a long way around. So this year was a very exciting year for the 2025 Freehold Borough Basketball League. We have two championship teams in the house. I'm going to say this as nicely as I can as a Syracuse grad, the UConn Huskies. Can we get a cheer to the UConn Huskies? And we're our 3rd to 5th grade champions, and our 6th to 9th grade champions are the LSU Tigers. This is a fantastic program run in conjunction with the Freehold Borough Recreation Commission. The kids go and they try out, and through their tryouts they get placed on different teams with different coaches. And they have practice once or twice a week, and then they have games typically once a week. And it's always fun to watch these kids play, to watch the kids grow. They have some great coaches, they have some great staff, they have some great parents. And it was really cool for me personally to see our son Braden on the Huskies. He wasn't really sure about basketball. He knew he wanted to do it, but he didn't know the mechanics and whatnot. But through the league and then through the drills practice with the We Are the Future program on Friday nights, he got better and better and better, and he's now one of the formidable defensive players on the Huskies. A little shout out to Braden. I would like to call up Coach Naspo and Coach Vic, have them come up and talk about the league a little bit. They know all the major players, and then once they do that, we'll call up the teams and we'll give a big celebration for the teams.
I've got my speech at home.
Where you speak
First of all, thank you guys so much for the recognition tonight. Just to say, it's just an honor to serve the league and the community. It's great to see it grow. Over the last 2 years, it's grown nicely, but I got to give the biggest tip of the hat is to our volunteer coaches. I think we have, and yes. The level of play, the progression with the kids, but also like the love of the game, and the community aspect can be directly as a result of these volunteers who step up and do it every day and kind of set the example. It's just been great. Let's keep it going. And we're so grateful for the support from the Community Rec Commission, but really all credit goes to the coaches and to the kids for playing a great game. And I even say that our sideline was pretty well behaved, so that says a lot. Cool. Thank you.
We're very proud of them. We wanted to bring it back from the YMCA used to have it, so we took a hold of it and just blossomed into a beautiful program.
Absolutely. It's good to see a lot of kids from outside Freehold Borough coming here to play because it's a great place to play.
Yes.
And I got to say too, with your support, it's affordable. They're paying, I think it's like $65 to get all the games, which is unheard of right now.
Yeah,
So
it's a great
making it
program.
real and
Absolutely fantastic. And we really appreciate all your support and coordination and everything like that. But let's get on to the stars of the show. So for the first portion, thank you, gentlemen, appreciate it. You can say everything. So we're going to call up the coaches of the Yukon Huskies, Coach Frank Evigan and Coach Jim McDavitt. Gentlemen, nice to see you. And we're going to have the Huskies come up. I think everybody's here, right? All right, Chris Robert. So we have Sheila Martinez, Shane McDavitt, Luca Ryan Evigan, Kyle Jones, Sofo Dellis, Christopher Fraser, he's not here, and Braden Reich. These kids played their heart out every single game, every single practice. They were a cohesive unit. It was so much fun watching them play. And to say that some of the games were nail biters was definitely an understatement.
it's a 2-point game.
Yeah. The championship game. I think nobody was sitting in their seats at the end of the game. You guys were fantastic. So big round of applause for the Yukon Huskies. And us adults will come in and slide in behind.
Can you see that?
They don't cut my hair.
Too short.
I know where to look. All right. Awesome. Congratulations to Huskies. Sure, absolutely.
Hey, I want to give a huge round of applause to the police force who came, supported the
Yes.
kids, everything else.
All right, this team I don't have an affiliation with, so I can easily say that we're going to call up the coach Mary Stallworth for the LSU Tigers. Your assistant coach is not here tonight? All right, so assistant coach Francesca Sanfratello is not here tonight, unfortunately, but we have some of the LSU Tigers with us. We have Jeremiah Rogers, Logan Nesco, Jackson Mobia, Joey Sanfratello, Robert R.J. Martin, Adam Rogers. Unfortunately, also not able to attend tonight was Julia Salmon and Aurora Salmon. These kids played awesome as well. I don't like the fact that at least one of them is taller than me. Two of them are taller than me. All right, there we go. That's better. No, but I mean, I mean, you could tell between the younger kids and the older kids that the skill and the time and the effort that they put into all the games and how they played out their heart and soul every single match, every single game. They put it all in. So congratulations to you guys. Great win. Awesome games. Nail biters to the end. You guys did great, and we're looking forward to a return next year.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. All right, we'll see. Congratulations to LSU Tigers. Okay, all the phones are down. Congratulations again.
Councilman Reich, I think there's at least one other coach in the audience, and maybe more. I see Dwight Rogers.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Dwight,
Hey, Roger.
are there any other coaches here with
Any other
us?
coaches in the audience tonight?
Great.
No? Thank you very much for coming out and joining us tonight. Really appreciate it. Thank you to the Recreation Commission commissioners for all their support, for all the coaches, for everybody, all the parents. We know it was a tough season getting all the games and practices in, but everybody did great, and we're looking forward to more nail biting and excitement next season. Hoop on.
And before we leave, I just want to point out that we have another award winner among us, and that is Chris Naspo, who will not like it that I'm saying this, but that's okay. Chris has been chosen along with his program, All Kids One Field, for the prestigious McGacken Award this year in Freehold Borough. So while all of you are here, let's give Chris Naspo.
You don't have to stay for the whole meeting, but I will ask if you could stay for the next couple things, because this is very important. The relationship with our police department and the schools, and you kids get to see our police officers. This is how it works. You're going to get to see a brand new police officer get sworn in as an officer in the Freehold Borough Police Department tonight. It doesn't happen too often, so it's a special treat for you all to see what happens. And I ask that the chief can talk a little bit about the process to you. But when somebody is recruited, you have to go through the academy and through the training, and then you actually get sworn in, and you could be an officer in the Freehold Borough Police Department. So I'm going to turn it over to the chief for a second before we swear in Officer Wisniewski.
Thank you, Mayor Kane, members of the council, Business Administrator Gallo, our officers gathered here today. We're here to witness the ceremonial swearing in of Officer Dylan Wisniewski, who becomes the 120th officer in the history of the Freehold Borough Police Department. This journey started about 2 years ago, but was put on hold for Dylan's service with the United States Army Reserve and his deployment for Operation Atlantic Resolve. This was Dylan's second deployment, the first being that of Operation Enduring Freedom. Dylan is a graduate of the Ocean County Police Academy, where he was the Merit Award recipient. He joins other officers in this department who received the Merit Award, Lieutenant John Reef and Officer Michael Maxfield. Not here tonight, Detective Samuel Hernandez. He'll remind you that he was also a Merit Award. Dylan worked as a Class 2 officer with the Seaside Heights Police Department. It's a department that I hold near and dear to my heart. Because like Dylan, I started my career in Seaside Heights in 1989. Zubaz pants and satin jackets were in style. We're extremely proud to have Dylan join our department and have the utmost faith and trust that he will meet the challenges and expectations that have been set very high for him. Thank you. And Mayor, I'd like to introduce Officer Dylan Wisniewski.
Dylan Wisniewski,
I, Dylan Wisniewski,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties
all of the duties
of patrolman for the Freehold Borough Police Department
of patrolman for the Freehold Borough Police Department
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
And let's have a round of applause, please, for the family members. It is a family commitment for sure.
Thank you, sir. Welcome. Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you. Of course.
You know,
Okay. Congratulations, and again, thank you for your service to our country, and congratulations. Be safe. I appreciate it. Item 6 is the Freehold Borough Police Department reaccreditation presentation. Again, I'll turn it over to Chief Collier.
just going to take a step backwards real fast. A little remiss to say. I'd like to also recognize Officer Ian Crawford, who also serves in the United States Army Reserve and was also deployed for Operation Atlantic Resolve. In 2016, our police department achieved a great milestone when we received our initial accreditation from the New Jersey State Association of Chiefs of Police. Tonight we celebrate not just a certificate of our third reaccreditation, but the trust, respect, and confidence our department continues to earn each day from the people we serve. I would like to thank the officers, the administrative staff, first-line supervisors, detectives, and line officers for making this possible. I would also like to thank our accreditation manager, Agent Rob Flanagan, retired detective, Monmouth County Prosecutor's Office, and Captain Ronnie Steppett for overseeing this process. Whereas many departments assign officers to the full-time task of reaccreditation, we don't have that luxury. We truly must use the team approach, which got us here tonight for the reaccreditation. It's my honor and privilege to introduce Harry Delgado, Accreditation Program Director for the New Jersey State Association of Chiefs of Police, to say a few words.
So much of, so much has been said about the police department tonight that I don't know that I can add to it. But certainly I will say a few things just to share with you the significance of the accomplishment. Just to add context to what I'm about to say. So about 52% of all the police departments, all the law enforcement agencies, I should say, because that includes prosecutor's office, sheriff's office, anyone that has a local law enforcement agency, a police department, is eligible to qualify for state accreditation. But out of those, only 54% have made it once. Only 32% made it twice. Only 12% have made it 3 times. But for a third accreditation, such as the Freehold Borough Police Department, they belong now to a very exclusive group of law enforcement agencies of less than 8% of all the agencies in the state of New Jersey. So that is truly remarkable, Chief, and that deserves, I think, a round of applause. So if you indulge me for 2 minutes, I'd like to share with you the significance of the achievement. And I apologize for the allergies, I'm losing my voice. Bad timing. The Freehold Borough Police Department has once again made a commitment to adhering to best practices at the state and national level in a highly regarded statewide law enforcement accreditation program. This program, administered to the New Jersey State Association of Chiefs of Police and the New Jersey Law Enforcement Accreditation Commission, is specially designed to transparently demonstrate the professionalism, transparency, and preparedness of states' law enforcement agencies in the state's public safety system. Now, during this uniquely challenging times and the threat to our health and safety, encouraging law enforcement agencies to follow standardized practices and policies is a potentially life-saving and cost-effective investment of time and resources. Accreditation status represents a significant professional achievement. Again, I mentioned, since this is the third reaccreditation for this police department, law enforcement standards, best practices is embedded in their culture and the way they deliver services to the community. So this prestigious reaccredited status demonstrates Chief Colonier's firm commitment to state and national standards and the continued expectations of quality, professional, and ethical policing. So out of that very difficult process that takes 3 years to accomplish a reaccreditation, there's a report that is generated that comes to me that I review and submit to the Law Enforcement Commission with a recommendation to accredit or not to accredit. In this case, obviously, we're happy to be celebrating the reaccreditation. I'll paraphrase some of the things that were said by the assessors quickly for you to understand the significance of what they've achieved tonight. Whether future issues dealt with professional development, comprehensive leadership training, recruitment, sustainability, or community growth, this agency continues to assertively move forward with a history and commitment to following best practices with a preparedness plan and a verification of excellence. Under Chief Colonier's leadership, the Freehold Borough Police Department continues to prioritize the safety and well-being of the community with an emphasis on innovation, collaboration, and community engagement. So it is the opinion of the assessment team that the Freehold Borough Police Department is a highly professional and committed agency which exemplifies all of the tenets of law enforcement accreditation at the state and national level. And it is indeed my honor here tonight, celebrating the third reaccreditation, to on behalf of the New Jersey State Association of Chiefs of Police and the New Jersey Law Enforcement Commission, to congratulate Chief Christopher Colonier, Accreditation Manager, Robert Flanagan. I don't want to leave the captain out because I know he had a lot of work to do with this. The members of the Freehold Borough Police Department, the mayor, the council president, and those citizens that they so proudly serve for having achieved their third reaccreditation, joining a very, and I say very, and I'll repeat, very exclusive group of law enforcement agencies that have made this commitment to excellence in policing. To all indeed, congratulations. So I think I gave you the certificate, so I don't have to give it back, I guess. So congratulations to all indeed. This is where you get the clap for your creativity.
Okay, that's tremendous. It's worth repeating. 8% of all the law enforcement agencies in the state have been accredited. Get the accreditation and reaccredited 3 times. One of 8%. It's incredible. Chief, thank you so much. Thanks all you guys. We really appreciate it. Okay, the rest of the meeting isn't as exciting as that part, so that's all that's going to be on your test tomorrow, is this part so far. So you are all welcome to leave. You can stay if you want, but just a quick shout out. You talk about Slick and Chris bringing back the Borough Basketball League. I shouldn't say how long I've lived in my house, but I've lived in my house a long time. But when I saw when Joe and Meg moved in, and then Jim and Meg moved in, and Nora and Joey and Jimmy and Shay and Charlie moved in, the kids, there's always playing something. They are always doing something, whether it's shooting hoops or kicking a soccer ball or jumping on the trampoline, whatever. But it's just so exciting to see the neighborhood just turning over one more time. I've witnessed it 3 times already, and it's tremendous. So thank you all for coming out. You guys, you can stay if you want. You don't have to, but thank you all. Congratulations.
Hey, how are you? Good. How are you? Oh, seating line. Right there. How you doing?
My autograph. Hey, you want me to sign it?
And then there was another stage.
Thank you. Want everybody else's too? Sure. Get it. Thank you so much.
Yes, folks, just right up.
She is taking over.
We'll come get it down here.
But I'll tell him to say hello. Thank you. Of course. So I'm gonna be on vacation in July. You want to take my spot?
All right, thanks. See you later. Thank you. Okay, continue with the meeting. Item 7 is workshop discussion. On the agenda is a Memorial Day parade. Turn it over to Council President Reich.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'm not sure if this falls under workshop, but we'll put it here regardless. So, this is May, obviously, and May for Freehold Borough. It means a lot of things, but specifically, it means the Freehold Borough Memorial Day Parade is upcoming. So, I have a slight presentation to explain what the parade means to us in the borough and some of the activities that are going on for Memorial Day. So if you'll bear with me for a couple moments, I appreciate it. There are 5 veteran organizations in the Freehold area: the American Legion Post 54, Disabled American Veterans Chapter 74, the Jewish War Veterans Post 359, the Marine Corps League Corporal Philip A. Reynolds Detachment number 203, and the Veterans of Foreign War Post number 4374. On a rotating basis each year, one of the organizations is named as the lead veteran group for the Freehold Memorial Day Parade. That veteran organization selects the theme of the parade and is given the honor of determining who will be the parade's Grand Marshal. This year, the lead veteran organization for the Memorial Day Parade is the American Legion Post number 54. The theme of this year's parade, as decided by the Legion, is celebrating 250 years of the U.S. Army. The Parade Grand Marshal of the 2025 Freehold Memorial Day Parade, as selected also by the Legion, is Specialist 4 Kenneth E. Pochopek, an Army veteran who was stationed in Mannheim, West Germany, with the U.S. commitment to NATO during the invasion of Grenada. Ken was a helicopter mechanic who performed repairs on Chinooks during his active service. In his retirement from military service, he has served the community as a 27-year member of the Freehold Memorial Day Parade Committee, representing the American Legion Post number 54. As a 34-year member of the American Legion, Ken has held many offices in both Monmouth County and state American Legions, the highest being state vice commander, as well as serving 6 terms as commander of Post 54. He currently serves as adjunct of Post 54. As part of the Legion and as a truly committed veteran, he has made multiple trips to the 3 state veterans' homes, Menlo Park, Paramus, and Vineland, as well as Lyons and East Orange Veterans Hospitals. In addition to his duties as post adjunct, he has chaired the New Jersey Legion Coloring Contest at the Park Avenue School and the Safety Essay Contest at Eisenhower School. He has had 2 first-place winners of the New Jersey Legion Educator of the Year Award, one from the Freehold Intermediate School and one from the Eisenhower School in Freehold Township. He has also been instrumental in sending, as post chairman, many local junior high school students to Boys State at Rider University. Boys State is a week-long American Legion program of study on citizenship and leadership training. It focuses on the intricacies of local and state government operations. Ken has also been the exalted ruler of the Freehold Elks twice, is a member of the Olive Branch Masonic Lodge number 16, and the Freehold Township Lions Club. Ken's service to his community and to the American Legion demonstrates the Legion's motto, Veterans Strengthening America, a motto which encapsulates their mission and vision of emphasizing their commitment to supporting veterans, their families, and communities. Monday, May 26, 2025 is Memorial Day. The morning begins with our traditional service of reflection. This ceremony is held at Elks Point, where routes 79 and 537 converge, at 8:30 a.m. The service of reflection is in memory of all Freehold and other American servicemen and servicewomen who lost their lives defending our nation. Every one of our veterans and the ones who made the ultimate sacrifice are represented by the crosses and stars of David at Elks Point. They have honored us through their brave commitment to our country. The invocation that morning will be given by Rabbi Brooks Sussman from Congregation Cole Am, and the benediction by Reverend Dr. Cheryl August from Bethel AME Church. And the national anthem and God Bless America will be performed by the St. Rosalima Church Choir. Additionally, former Councilman George Schnurr will be the Master of Ceremonies for the service of reflection. He will be assisted by the Marine Corps League, Boy Scout Troops number 155 and 18, and the Girl Scouts of the Jersey Shore. This year is the borough's 151st Memorial Day Parade. The Freehold Borough Memorial Day Parade is the state's longest-running parade of its kind and Monmouth County's largest such parade. The Memorial Day Parade is as old as the Kentucky Derby and is the 11th oldest parade in the nation. When the parade honoring our veterans began, there were only 37 states in our nation. It is one of the signature events of our community. The parade will officially commence at 9:45 a.m. at Brinkerhoff Avenue and Main Street with the stepping off of a horse-drawn caisson wagon transporting a flag-draped casket accompanied by active military from various branches of service. The casket will be pulled down the parade route to remind us why we are all there, to honor our fallen. At 10 a.m., the veterans groups will begin to march down Main Street, followed by the rest of the parade participants. This year, Dolores Gibson, former Freehold Borough Municipal Clerk, will be the Master of Ceremonies for the Memorial Day Parade. Every year, the borough renames a few streets in our community to honor our veterans. Hull Avenue will be renamed Private Robert G. Hurley Avenue, a relative of one of our residents who was killed in action in Korea in an area called the Punch Bowl. Manalapan Avenue will be renamed Tech Sergeant Milton Jackson Avenue. The Jewish War Veterans Post in Freehold is co-named for him. He was killed in action in World War II in a plane crash in Italy. Henry Street will be renamed First Lieutenant David Olensky Street, another one of the namesakes of the Jewish War Veterans Post in Freehold, who was killed in action in World War II during the Battle of the Bulge. Lincoln Place will be renamed Corporal Edmund M. Rohan Avenue, the brother of one of our Marine Corps League volunteers who was killed in action in Korea while flying a mission for the Army Air Corps. Center Street will be renamed Colonel Nathaniel Scudder Street, the highest-ranking officer from Freehold to be killed in action. He saw battle during the Revolutionary War while fighting the British in Shrewsbury, New Jersey. McLean Street will be renamed to Corporal John A. Felton Street, a highly decorated Marine and Korean War veteran who was killed in action. Murray Street will be renamed to Corporal Philip A. Reynolds Drive, a Korean War veteran which the Marine Corps League Post in Freehold is named after. He was killed in action in Korea and is the most decorated Marine killed in action from the Freehold area. Broadway will be renamed Corporal John Bosco Way, a Korean War veteran, longtime parade volunteer, past Marine Corps League Commandant, and past Parade Grand Marshal. Spring Street will be renamed Petty Officer First Class Walter Koloski Court, a longtime parade volunteer, past VFW Commander, past Parade Grand Marshal, and World War II veteran who fought for the Navy in the Pacific. Sheriff Street will be renamed Corporal John Mazikian Way, a longtime parade volunteer, past Marine Corps League Commandant, past Parade Grand Marshal, and World War II veteran who fought in Iwo Jima. Chang Street will be renamed Corporal Timothy S. Rohan Street, a Marine Corps League member, a Korean War veteran, longtime parade volunteer, and has worked closely with former Councilman George Schnurr during the preparations for the Elk Point ceremony for over a decade. Oak Street will be renamed Lewis Brothers Lane. This is in honor of the 6 Lewis brothers who fought in every branch of the military in World War II, in every theater of the war. Alexander served in the Navy, Donald served in the Army Air Corps, Lester served in the Army and received the Bronze Star, Peyton served in the Army, Augustus served in the Marines, and Biggerton Buddy Jr. served in the Army. Monument Street will be renamed to Corporal James Donaghy Drive, a past commandant of the Corporal Philip A. Reynolds Detachment Marine Corps League, where he has received both past detachments and the State Marine of the Year. He served as co-chair of the World War II Honor Roll and Court of Honor, being a member of the group that helped to restore Elks Point. He has been awarded the Marine Good Conduct, National Defense, United Nations Service, Republic of Korea War Service, Combat Action, Navy Presidential Unit Citation, and Republic of Korea Presidential Citation Medals. Mayor and Council would like to thank the following. The Memorial Day Parade Committee. It's been an honor and pleasure to assist with all the hard work of the chairperson, Alice McCobb, who we just finished celebrating Alice McCobb Month. Vice Chair, Secretary Treasurer Amanda McCobb, Christine Jensen, Rebecca Ponder of the Disabled American Veterans Chapter Number 74, Kenneth Polchapek of the American Legion Post 54, Josie Rosado, George Schnurr, Edward Temple of the Corporal Philip A. Reynolds Detachment of the Marine Corps League, and Bernard Weinstein of the Olensky Jackson Post Number 359 of the Jewish War Veterans. As the Council liaison to the Parade Committee, I would personally like to thank them for all they do year after year to ensure that the Memorial Day Parade is second to none. The Department of Public Works. There are a lot of preparation details that require their involvement. The DPW Director, Joe Flautis, Assistant Supervisor Adam Keeney, and their crew put in a lot of effort to make sure that we are parade ready every year. Thank you for helping us make Freehold Borough beautiful for the parade year after year. The Freehold Borough Police Department. Sergeant Nick Iozzi is the police department liaison for the parade and does a tremendous job coordinating the various law enforcement organizations who will assist us on Memorial Day. Chief, please express our thanks to him and the entirety of our great police department for taking care of all the coordination items that are handled behind the scenes and for making sure the event is safe for all the participants and visitors. We really appreciate it. Especially for you, Forrest, Marlene Rogala and her wonderful team provide the ceremonial wreaths that we use at elk points in front of the monuments, as well as the crosses of the unknown soldiers, comrades lost at sea, and the Battle of Monmouth. Thank you, Marlene, and especially for you, Forrest, for your kind donations. Last but not least, all the residents and business owners of Freehold Borough. It is always wonderful to see all the homes, offices, and other businesses with trimmed lawns, tidy landscaping, and patriotic decorations along and around the parade route. We appreciate all the consideration you give to the parade attendees, participants, municipal employees, and visitors on Memorial Day. While the parade committee spearheads the coordination efforts to put together such a fantastic event every year, it truly takes a village to make this event one of the biggest and best our community hosts every year. Thank you all, and we look forward to seeing everybody along the parade route on May 26th. Thank you.
Thank you. Item 8 is the approval of minutes, council meeting April 21st, 2025.
I'd like to make a motion to approve those minutes, please.
Second?
Roll call, please.
Councilperson De Benedetto?
Yes.
Freeman?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Reich?
Yes.
Rogers? Yes. Schutzer?
Yes.
Okay, the minutes of council meeting April 21st, 2025 are approved. Item 9 is a second reading and public hearing ordinance 2025/8, amending Chapter 18 zoning, Chapter 5 general licensing and business regulations of the Code of the Borough of Freehold, establishing land use regulations for cannabis businesses. This is the second reading and public hearing. I'd like to open up to the public. If anyone from the public care to address this ordinance, please step forward, state your name and address for the record.
Seeing no public comments, I'd like to close the session.
I will second. Michael second.
Roll call, please.
Councilperson De Benedetto?
Yes.
Freeman?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Reich?
Yes.
Rogers? Yes. Schutzer?
Yes to close the session.
Okay. The session is closed. Public session is closed. We have a resolution adopting ordinance 2025/8 and authorization of publication.
I'll move that.
I'll second, please.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilperson De Benedetto?
Yes.
Freeman?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Reich?
Yes.
Rogers? Yes. Schutzer?
No.
Okay, ordinance 2025/8 is adopted. Item 10 is a second reading and public hearing of ordinance 2025/11, amending and supplementing Chapter 13, Public Services, Section 13.04, Water and Sewer Service Systems of the revised ordinances of the Borough of Freehold, County of Monmouth, New Jersey. Again, this is a second reading and public hearing. I'd like to open up to the public. Anyone from the public care to address this ordinance, please step forward, state your name and address for the record.
Seeing no comment from the public, I move the public portion be closed.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilperson De Benedetto?
Yes.
Freeman?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Reich?
Yes.
Rogers? Yes. Schutzer?
Yes.
Okay, the public session is closed. We have a resolution adopting ordinance 2025/11 and authorization of publication.
I'll move that, please.
I'll second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilperson De Benedetto?
Yes.
Freeman?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Reich?
Yes.
Rogers? Yes. Schutzer?
Yes.
Okay, ordinance 2025/11 is adopted. Item 11 is the first reading and introduction ordinance 2025/12, amending Chapter 8.48.090, Uniform Fire Safety Act Enforcement.
I'll move that, please.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilperson De Benedetto?
Yes.
Freeman?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Reich?
Yes.
Rogers? Yes. Schutzer?
Yes.
Okay, ordinance 2025/12 is introduced. Item 12 is the first reading and introduction ordinance 2025/13, amending and supplementing Title V Business Licenses and Regulations.
I'll offer that.
I'll second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilperson De Benedetto?
Yes.
Freeman?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Reich?
Yes.
Rogers? Yes. Schutzer?
Yes.
Okay, ordinance 2025/13 is introduced. Item 13 is a first reading introduction, ordinance 2025/14, amending Chapter 18 zoning of the Borough Code in order to amend the regulations for parking.
I would like to make a motion to move that, please.
I'll second, please.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilperson De Benedetto?
Yes.
Freeman?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Reich?
Yes.
Rogers? Yes. Schutzer?
Yes.
Okay, ordinance 2025/14 is introduced. Item 14 is a resolution accepting the assessment role of the Special Improvement District of the Borough of Freehold.
I'll move that.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilperson De Benedetto?
Abstain.
Freeman?
Abstain.
Jordan?
Yes.
Reich?
Yes.
Rogers? Yes. Schutzer?
Yes.
Okay, that resolution is adopted. Item 15 is a resolution accepting and introducing the budget of the Special Improvement District and setting the date for the public hearing and adoption, which will be June 16, 2025.
I'll move that.
I'll second, please.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilperson De Benedetto?
Yes.
Freeman?
Abstain.
Jordan?
Yes.
Reich?
Yes.
Rogers? Yes. Schutzer?
Yes.
That resolution is adopted. Item 16 is our consent agenda, and just a note that matters listed under the items of consent agenda are required to conduct a day-to-day operation of the borough and will be enacted by one motion in the form listed below. There will be no separate discussion of these items. If discussion is desired of any items, that item will be considered separately. Someone like to move consent agenda items CR1 through CR8?
I'll offer that.
I'll second.
Discussion?
I just want to note in the applications, the Freehold Ghost Tours are coming back to town, so keep an eye out on Facebook. That they were a big hit last year. A lot of people had a lot of fun, so look forward to those.
Any further?
I spoke with that person today, and she's amending it to right now, she's only gonna do the 6/28 tour, and then she's gonna move on and see what else is coming.
Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilperson De Benedetto?
Yes.
Freeman?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Reich?
Yes.
Rogers? Yes. Schutzer?
Yes.
Okay, consent agenda items CR1 through CR8 are adopted. That's the end of our consent agenda. Item 17 is the approval of bills.
I make a motion that we pay our bills.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilperson De Benedetto?
Yes.
Freeman?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Reich?
Yes.
Rogers? Yes. Schutzer?
Yes.
Our bill list for this evening's meeting is approved. Item 18 are public comments. If anyone from the public would care to make a comment to the governing body, please step forward and state your name and address for the record.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Seeing no public comment, and it closes that portion of the meeting?
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Councilperson De Benedetto?
Yes.
Freeman?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Reich?
Yes.
Rogers? Yes. Schutzer?
Yes.
Okay, our public comment section is closed. Item 19 are council reports and comments. Start off with Council President Reich.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. First and foremost, congratulations again to Patrolman Minuski, as well as all of our Freehold Borough Basketball League winning teams. It was a fantastic time. Great to see everybody packing the council chambers, at least for the beginning of the meeting. Jeff, I want to congratulate the Special Improvement District on a great budget again this year. I look forward to continued success throughout the 2025-2026 year. Lots of great programs coming along.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Of course. I've been mentioning the past couple meetings that there's going to be the Real ID mobile registration unit in the borough in early July. But I was just informed this morning that the state is opening up at least 5,200 new appointments for Real IDs on what's going to be called Real ID Tuesdays. And the appointments are open starting today. You can start making your appointments today for May 20th and beyond. If you go on the Motor Vehicle Commission's website and you go to Real IDs, you can see something that says Real ID Tuesday, and you can follow the link there. Look for the first available. Reminder, Real IDs are required after May 7th for domestic travel and to enter certain federal buildings. So if you are someone who does one or both of those, it behooves you to get a Real ID as soon as you can. Obviously, as I mentioned earlier in that lengthy but well-informed introduction, the Memorial Day Parade is May 26th. I look forward to seeing everybody out on the parade route. It's always a fun day. It's always a day of remembrance and a day of celebration, and it's always great seeing everybody on the sidelines. I want to wish everybody a Feliz Cinco de Mayo. But if you celebrate today, please beware of the 6th tomorrow, because you never know when the Dark Lord is around the corner. Dark Lord, Darth Vader. Tomorrow is Revenge of the 6th.
That went right over.
Thank you all for staying with us tonight. We appreciate it, and I hope everybody has a wonderful evening and enjoy the rest of your week. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilmember Schutzer.
Yes. The color run at the high school, which was scheduled for 2 Saturdays ago, has been rescheduled for this Saturday, in case any of you were involved with that. The McGackin Award ticket applications are right out on the table if you haven't gotten it and you still want to get a ticket. The Alliance Golf Outing is May the 19th, and as a matter of fact, Councilman Friedman and Jordan and I will be working that all day long and then coming to the budget hearing that night. So we hope to see all of you there. And then, not at the golf outing, at the budget hearing. We'd like
We'd
to
love
see
to
it
see
in
you at the golf outing,
as
too.
well, yeah, but realistically speaking, okay. Mayor's Wellness, and I'm stepping on Annette's toes a little bit, but Walking with Wendell is May the 13th at Liberty Park, and it'll be for seniors. And this has been advertised. I hope you're helping that we get it out around town, because I sent out 35 letters to churches and senior housing and individuals to help us advertise this. So please help us spread the word. Very, very sincere congratulations to our basketball players, to all the coaches, to the organizers. That is an excellent program, and to the schools for helping us. It's an excellent program, and certainly when you see these kids, you know. Congratulations to Officer Wisniewski, and also to the police department for another job well done. How great does it feel to have that police department lined up behind us? Really, what a wonderful group of people, second to none. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilmember De Benedetto.
Yes, I will just, Chief, congratulations to you and your troops. I said to your elder officers, at the point of their career, what a blessing it is to this community that they still have the fire and belly to go out and do what they do. And it passes on to the younger of our troops. I can see it in their faces, the young guys. And that's from leadership. So I commend you on that, you and your personnel. It's also a great time for our youth that came out tonight. What an impact and what a future that we have with these kids that come out and the smiles on their faces. I can remember, and Kevin could probably attest to this, playing in a similar league on Saturday mornings, and a guy named Dick Metzger would publish the Frio transcript, and God bless you if you did something spectacular, scored enough points. He would put your name in the paper, and you would look for it that Friday or that Saturday in the paper. And that was the highlight of your week. And of course, you know, Dick misspelled my last name numerous amount of times. So unless I became a star athlete or a household name, he just kept mispronouncing my name. Or misspelling it, I should say. But anyway, what a highlight for these kids. They'll remember this until the day they die. It's a great tribute to the people that run this league and give them hope and give us a future. Besides that, I went to the Lakewood game the other day. Tracy's son was 3 for 3. 2 for 3. 2? That was a hit.
All right.
The kid didn't hit his glove. My mom was 3 for 3. But anyway, Borough won. They played at the Lakewood Blue Claws. It was a great night for our kids. And the Borough won in the extra innings, 8th inning on a wild pitch. Mm-hmm. But everybody, you have a wonderful night. Thank you for staying with us for this evening.
Thank you. Councilmember Jordan.
Thank you. First of all, Chief, congratulations to the department. You guys do a phenomenal job, and we appreciate it every day. Just to piggyback off of what Mike just said about the kids that were here tonight, I was looking at their faces and they were signing their jerseys, and that was like phenomenal. A couple of years ago, Chris Nasbo, Rebecca, Sasha Duncanfield, Andrew Guy, and Vic Conover came to Recreation and said there's a huge void in our community and we need to start up a new basketball program. And Recreation said, tell us what needs to be done, and they took it and they ran with it, and for 2 years now it's been an incredible success, and the kids are just absolutely loving it. And at one point, I think Chris even said that there are people from the township, Alpin and Marlboro, that are trying to get into our program. We're always our kids first, and if we have an opportunity, sure, because we want to get as many kids in. But yeah, that was great to see the kids here tonight. So thank you for that, for bringing that. Just a couple things. The health department will be holding a blood drive on May 13th at the Elks. It is by appointment only. The flyer is outside. Actually, it's on the door coming in. You can just scan that QR code and you can sign up for an appointment to give blood. That is in honor of Bill Madden, who is a longtime volunteer from Freehold Borough. I believe he's volunteered for over 70 years in Freehold Borough, and we wanted to do something a little special for him to honor all of his service to the community. So if you haven't signed up yet, please do. You can just scan the QR code and come on down and see us. Recreation's garage sale will be on May 17th. It's from 9 to 3 p.m. The maps are outside if anybody wants to go out and take a look at them. There are some people who are going to be participating, but they did not get on the map. They passed the deadline, but they will have signs in front of their home saying you have a garage sale here today. So as you ride around town, take a look for everybody. Rain date is on May 18th. So everybody come on out. Get all your goodies that you like, all your treasures you're going to find from around town. And that following week, anything you didn't sell, we'll have 2 bulk pickups that week for garbage. So anything you'd like to put out that you didn't sell, or something about how many you forgot, you can put them out. And that leads up to the mayor's cleanup on the 24th. And as Councilman Rice said, you want to make the town as beautiful as possible. So we're encouraging everybody to clean up and get ready for the festivities with the parade. Participatory budgeting has, as of May 1, has opened up the project ideas for the 2025-26 project launch. This year, we're doing something a little bit different. People had asked for, just not the same old thing, so we put it out there and asked people what they'd like to see, 5 different categories. And over 1,000 residents voted that they'd like to see art. So any project ideas that you might have that's art related, please submit them. That could be creating a bench downtown, it could be arches over the alleyway, it could be a number of different things. So please submit them. You can go online, you can download the forms, or you can just fill out the forms online and just hit submit. That'll go right to the participatory budgeting committee. Fireworks are back at the track on July 3rd, so everybody get ready. It's going to be a phenomenal night. We have Eddie Testa playing that evening, and we also have a DJ who's going to be a lot of balloon art and things like that with the kids, so come on out. Also, May 31st, our Special Community Events Committee is putting on the softball game at the Little League field. First pitch is at 9 a.m. I believe we have 8 teams playing. It's a combination of police department have some, fire department have some. In between all of the games, there'll be home run derbies. There's going to be something called, I don't know what it is, a dizzy bat competition. I'm not sure what that is. But the stack stand will be open, and that'll be a fundraiser for the Little League. So feel free to come on down and enjoy the day. I got just a couple more things. Safe Routes to School. That's a grant that the borough got through the DOT, and we are doing outreach within the community to find out exactly some of the points in town that you'd like to see us work on to make it safer to get to and from school. So there's going to be a community feedback session on May 19th at 6 p.m. at Park Avenue School. All are welcome, whether you have kids in the school, if you're just a resident, or if you live in that area, so you can come out and give your feedback on that. And that's for all the routes leading to Park Avenue, FLC, and St. Rose. Sharon talked about walking with Wendell, and that's Old Real Day, August 2nd, so make sure everybody comes out to the pond. It'll be a great day. Thank you, that's all I have.
Thank you. Councilmember Rogers.
Thank you. I also would like to extend my congratulations to Officer Wisniewski, as well as the entire police department. We appreciate everything that you guys do. And I have gotten so many comments about how nice it is to see everyone's smiling face at all the different events, and just, you know, they're so welcoming and everything. So it is much appreciated, and the accreditation, I'm sure, is very well deserved. Congratulations to our basketball league. These kids have, if you watch from the beginning of the year to the end of the year, they progress so much, they have so much fun, and it was just wonderful to see them playing. I didn't make all the games, but I made a few, and it was just nice to be able to go and watch the children play. So congratulations to the championship teams. I just wanted to do some quick reports on the 3 committees that I'm liaison for. Shade Tree. This past Friday, we did our Arbor Day program at Park Avenue Middle School. So this year we did an essay contest as opposed to a poster contest. We figured we'd change it up a little bit, and we had 10 entries. Christine Gregory coordinates this program with the school, and you know, she brings the essays to the meeting, so that, or posters in the past, so that we can review them, and then we vote on them, and that's how they are scored. We had some really, really good essays, and I'm hoping that we can invite the top 4 to come and read their essays at a meeting. But they were really, really well thought out, and show that the kids listen when we talk about the need to preserve our trees. We were able to give each child a t-shirt for Clean Tree and Clean Community. We brought our t-shirts together, so we were able to give each child one. And then the top 4 winners also got gift certificates to our downtown businesses. So it was a really nice event. The kids were appreciative, and the parents were, you know, proud, and it was just a really nice event this past Friday. For HRAC, we have chosen June 2nd, I wrote May, as our flag raising day for the Pride flag. We've done this for a few years now, just another way to recognize the members in our community. And then on June 18th, we will be doing the Juneteenth flag raising. And the reason we do it on June 18th rather than the 19th is so that it's flying the whole day on the 19th. Both flag raisings will be at 5:15, and the entire community is welcome to come out and participate with us. And I was asked to extend a thank you to the council members for attending the last meeting and providing guidance and your thoughts on the HRAC community, and we're looking forward to working and collaborating on some great projects going forward. The library has been doing some amazing thing, introducing some new programs. The May calendar is online. You can go to the Freehold Public Library website. I have attended some of the programs. I occasionally attend the Not So Fast, which is on Saturdays, and it's any kind of needlework that you like to do. I personally crochet, so it was nice to go and just sit and chat and look at what everyone else is doing. They have started a chess club, which has moved to Saturday mornings, and they also have game days on Tuesday nights. I don't know if if everybody knows some of the services that the library provides, but they do have computers that anyone can go and use. You're able to print things from the computers. They have free Wi-Fi. They have copies for a small fee, notaries, fax. So they offer a lot of services. Whenever I have gone into the library, I have watched, I observed things, and our librarian and our library assistants are so kind, and they just, the way they interact with the community is just amazing. So if you haven't stopped in the library in a while, please take some time to stop in, visit them, maybe partake in some of the programs, and, just really enjoy, being, it's just recently refurbished. Hopefully the elevator will be operational soon. But just go in and enjoy the atmosphere. There are really some very, very wonderful people there, as far as the staff and as far as the people that come in. You can sit and talk to anyone. So just, if you have time, take some time to go in and enjoy some of the programming, or just go in and read, or whatever relaxes you. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilmember Friedman.
Councilman Freeman, before you speak, you're not one for patting yourself on the back, so I would like to you to recognize some of the people. It really bothered me, the Henry Hudson Trail that was garbage and littered, and I had asked the county to come in and do something about it, and they promised me they would. They did not. But Councilman Freeman, Vic Conover, and I don't want to miss anybody, so I would like you to explain what happened. And I applaud the people that did this, because it's beautiful. I love walking on the trail.
Well, thank you, Councilman Benedetto. Yeah, that was on my list here to talk about. I definitely wanted to extend a big thanks to Vic Conover, Kirk Tibbett, Jen Crombie, Shaylin, Bree, Mike, and there was Mike Wildermuth. About a dozen or so people came out, and some were there when I wasn't there, so I'm not even going to be able to mention everyone's name. But they spent Saturday tackling a portion of the Henry Hudson Trail coming into town. That was just, it's amazing just how much trash has been built up there over the years. And the difference that, 12 people, 15, 20 people, whatever it was, over a 4-hour period can make. It's an incredible difference, much cleaner. There's no way all the trash is going to be able to get out of there. It goes down. You start pulling it, the whole side of that mountain will basically, it will come down. So I think at some point we need to work with the county and throw some sort of meshing over it, to kind of hold that soil in place, and then throw some topsoil on top, and then throw some sort of ground cover to kind of.
Well, I don't want to interrupt you, but it's not the image that we care about, but it's also the residents.
Absolutely.
That have to live there.
No, that's part of why it needs
and I spoke to some of the residents, and they're not doing it. The county thought they were doing it.
No, this stuff,
for
that
people.
trash that's back there is 30-year-old. Those beer bottles and stuff are 30 years old. There were chicken coops and this stuff was pretty ancient. There was really no recent trash. It's definitely not a current dumping ground. That stuff was buried. It was a lot of concrete. It's clear that contractors and stuff were popping down that trail over the years and dumping, logs and bricks and concrete. A lot of, I don't think it was the recently residents. No, I certainly don't think.
Well, thank you.
But it was a great job, and we need to do more of it. We used to do something like this on Throckmorton Street, and I would love to get back over there and, cut down all those beads and kind of make that entry a lot that cleaner as well. But a really big congratulations to the group that did that 2 weeks ago. So thank you for bringing it up. I was going to, but very good. Additionally, I want to thank the chief, the accreditation, and congratulations to the new patrolman. I know his mom, great family, good people. And the work I see you guys do every day demonstrates clearly why you continue to receive such high marks and accreditation. It's well deserved. So thank you.
Thank you. It's
to everyone for their
definitely the
service.
work of the officers. Thank you.
We had 2 ordinances that we're revising tonight related to the code department. Rental property, rental property stuff, which is gonna require landlords to, make sure all their properties are registered before they start advertising them for rent. That will allow our people to keep track of things a lot better. This is an issue that a lot of towns are dealing with, and we are gonna, with the help of our attorney and our new planners and the police that have all kind of sat down in a working group, we are going, in our code office, we are going through various things. Some we like, some don't, and we are going to find different ways to address some of these issues. The second thing that we revised tonight with regards to code was parking, and this is when it comes to people taking any type of house, whether it's a single family, 2-family, or even an apartment, and deciding that they want to take a living room or dining room and convert it to another bedroom. We're going to tie parking requirements to that, on-site parking requirements. So hopefully, some of the houses that people, would like to remain, 3-bedroom instead of 6-bedroom will remain 3-bedroom and not become 6-bedroom. So I thank all the professionals and Steve for the hard work on that. And then we got some May 18th. I really hope it doesn't rain for the garage sale, because if it does, we will have a Porch Fest on the rain date of the garage sale. So that will be an interesting day for everyone involved. So let's no rain on the day of your garage sale. May 18th is Porch Fest. We got a lot of great bands. We just finished assigning everyone today. So within the next week or so, actually by the end of this week, we will have the map out and everyone will get to see all the various bands that are playing. On June 8th, the Juneteenth Festival by the Monmouth County Diversity Alliance will take place. They do a great job every year, and that continues to grow. And we're excited about that event. We'd like to kick off to June and visit, the downtown website or the Arts Council website. There's a lot of great events coming up. So that's all I got. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you, Councilman.
Thank you. Before we adjourn, I just want to say a couple things too. Should have did this in the beginning of the meeting, but May 4th through the 10th, I don't know if anybody knows this, but it's Municipal Clerks Week. So I like to just congratulate our clerk, our Deputy Clerk Lynn Cannon, and Tracy Lynn are both here. They do a tremendous job for us. So on behalf, smile for the camera, Tracy. Congratulations. So thank you both very much for everything that you do. Again, my thanks go out to the people that helped clean up the Henry Hudson Trail. I mean, people come from all over the place, and once this park is developed, the Oldsmobile lot, the 18 acres, and you'll be able to go in either direction, either out, that way towards Sandy Hook or down to Manasquan Inlet. That's going to be a high-use area. So, Mike, thanks for starting it. Jeff, thanks for everybody that took care of that.
Yeah, no, it was local. This is what. Sorry to interrupt. This is really what makes Freelborough so great. It was local residents that went to Bobby and said they wanted to help, and they wanted to help clean up. And Bobby got a couple streets and roads guys and some equipment together for the day. And got some money from the Cleans Community Grant for garbage bags and the little sticks that you use to pick stuff up. And it's just residents taking the lead and the borough employees and borough administration saying we're here to help and help make the town better. So it's the perfect example of what we do as a community.
Yeah. So thank you, Steve. Thanks for getting that done. And we had the kids in here. They're all excited. And but honestly, we are the future. All kids want to feel the recognition. They're doing great things. I remember when Steve first started, I said, I want to build and get recreation back to the way it was when I was a kid. It was a long time ago, but Freehold Borough Rec program was the model that every wannabe surrounding towns in our area copied. And as those towns started to develop, they took pages out of the Freehold Borough Rec program. When we were kids, like you remember, I mean, the Freehold Soccer League started at St. Rose Field on Lincoln Street. Pop Warner football started at the Borough High School. So all these things that you take for granted now all started here in the borough, and it was all through the Borough Rec program. So I really appreciate what We Are the Future and All Kids One Field and the Rec Commission are doing. So thank you all for that. And, you know, you throw numbers out, and people really, you don't take the time. I don't think they set in. But for our third reaccreditation for the police department, they said 8%. You know, we're an exclusive club. We're only 8% of all the law enforcement agencies are in that title. There's 564 municipalities in the state of New Jersey, 21 counties, and right here in Monmouth County, there's 53 towns. So you have municipal PDs, you have county PDs, you have state PDs, you have prosecutor's office, you have sheriff's office, multiple agencies. I don't know what the total number is, but to be one of 8% of the total in that state is a huge accomplishment. So Chief, I can't say enough about what you and the officers for our town do. Remember when we first talked about this getting accredited, and I said, absolutely, what do we have to do? And to have gone through now 3 recertifications, 3 reaccreditations is tremendous. So I sincerely thank you and everyone that's associated with this, because you know that is an exclusive club. When you start putting the numbers to it, that to be in that 8% is tremendous. So thank you very much.
Definitely a team approach. It takes a buy-in from the entire department to achieve this accomplishment. Thank you.
But it's great. And, you know, I don't know who said it, but the culture that breeds, you know, to have the old guys, not old guys, the seasoned officers. Can we go back and edit that? The seasoned officers buy in, but you know, like an Officer Wisniewski that comes in, gets sworn in tonight, to see that, you know, we're in a group of 8% in the entire state. You know, it's got to make him feel great, especially with his military background. You know, bless you. So I could go on and on, but thank you very much. Please, we sincerely thank you for everything that you do.
Thank you.
There being no further business, entertain a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilperson DiBenedetto?
Yes.
Freeman?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Reich?
Yes.
Rogers?
Yes.
Schutzer?
Yes.
Thank you for coming.